What's up, friends and family? It's Brian Castrillo back with another review, and this time it's for Chris Pratt's new movie, The Tomorrow War, which you can stream on Amazon Prime. It's literally the #1 streaming movie in the world right now. I would have done this earlier, but when it first came out, but it's been a long week, and I literally went back and watched it 3 times. It's absolutely amazing. Go see it. You can watch it right from your home. You're going to absolutely love it. Now, if you go to Chris Pratt's Twitter page, you're going to notice that he actually gave it 7 thumbs up, which is pretty impressive for a human who doesn't have 7 thumbs. But then again, maybe he acquired them from being Star-Lord. I don't know. And if you look, Thor and Groot actually agree with me. Well, Groot, he kind of just said, "I am Groot," but we both know what he means by that. But yeah, this movie is fantastic. Definitely go see it. It is literally the definition of that summer blockbuster hit that you do not want to miss. And I'm going to read the synopsis for you guys right now. But first, I want to take a drink of my Bang energy drink, which is black cherry vanilla. And this flavor is absolutely amazing. It's great for those times when, you just need that extra kick. Helps you focus when you're doing these late videos like I am right now. And it tastes great. So, the synopsis reads, in the thrilling science fiction action adventure, The Tomorrow War, the world is stunned when a group of time travelers arrive from the year 2051 to deliver an urgent message. 30 years in the future, mankind is losing a global war against a deadly alien species. The only hope for survival is for soldiers and civilians from the present to be transported to the future and join the fight. Among those recruited is high school teacher and family man Dan Forrester, played by Chris Pratt. Determined to save the world for his young daughter, Dan teams up with a brilliant military scientist, played by Yvonne Strahovski. And if I'm reading that correctly, just please let me know in the comments. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. And his estranged father, J.K. Simmons, who I absolutely love his work, in a desperate quest to rewrite the fate of the planet. So this movie really picks up with the action almost right from the beginning, and when you have a lot of action movies, a lot of times you're not heavy on the story, but that's not the case here. There's even a twist in there, and the story really delivers, as well as delivering a lot of action. And 2 really great scenes that I want to speak on is right from the beginning. You have Dan and his family. They're having a Christmas party, and Dan goes outside. He gets a call, and he got some bad news. He didn't get a job he was looking to get, but he goes back in and he sits down with his daughter, and they're watching this football game, and the football player is, kicking the football up the field, and just as he's about to score, I mean, the crowd is going nuts. The tension's in the air. It's an amazing game. You could tell you can feel the energy in the stadium, and just as he's about to kick it, you see these lights flashing everywhere, and soldiers are jumping onto the field, and it's just this total chaos going on. And if you're watching the movie, all of a sudden you're sitting up, you're really into this movie, and they jump on the field and they deliver this message about how they're at war with an alien species, 30 years, and they need everybody's help. And so you find out that Dan, Chris Pratt, is drafted, and he goes to war. And they take him for 7 days, but the movie is kind of broken up into 3 parts. You got a Miami part, a Dominican Republic part, and there's a Russia part. But 2 scenes that I want to, the second scene that I want to talk about is the one that happens in Miami, where you really get to see the alien, and this thing is absolutely effing terrifying. And part of this was actually in the trailer, where they're going up a spiral staircase, and, well, not really spiral, but, your typical stairs that are going around, and they're looking up, and all guns are drawn, and you see what looks like, almost like a snake. It's moving around, and it's really dark, so it's hard to make out what it is. And they got the light on their gun, and they're flashing up, and it's going over slowly, and you see the face of this thing, and it's absolutely freaking terrifying. It's ugly. It's got a ton of teeth. And the noise it makes is ear piercing. And these things, when you see them, I mean, they move with the quickness and nimbleness of a lion, and they're literally they're super strong, like almost like a rhino. There's actually the scene where they run into these armored vehicles and literally flip them over, and it's like they're a cross between a praying mantis or the movie Alien, or even a scorpion on steroids mixed. You got to see these, and because they're absolutely terrifying. I could not even imagine having to fight that in that war. But so the movie's really great, and come to find out, like I was doing some research on, because after watching this for like the third time, I found out how well this movie was doing. I'm like, they got to make another one. This movie was too good not to. So I looked it up. And the Tomorrow War is actually coming back. Director Chris McKay is going to be back. Of course, Chris Pratt will be back. You got Yvonne Strahovski coming back, J.K. Simmons, Betty Gilpin, and Sam Richardson. Skydance and Amazon Studios are behind the project. So that's exciting. We're going to get another one, another Tomorrow War. I'm not sure what it's going to call it, or if they have a synopsis yet. Maybe, I'm sure Chris Pratt and his team and Amazon will be releasing that when the time is right. But right now, go see this movie. Another part of this movie that I really liked is this kid who is one of Dan Forrester, Chris Pratt's students in the movie. His name is Martin, and it's played by Seth Chanel. And this kid, he has a small part, but he's really pivotal in the movie. And he is an expert on volcanoes. He must do his own research, because he is literally that kid that you want on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, your phone a friend, because this kid he knows random stuff that your average person does not know. But he is one of my favorite parts in the movie. The kid is quirky, he's cool. Although his students kind of tease him a little bit, but I love his character. He did a brilliant job. Honestly, this whole cast is really amazing. Of course, you got Chris Pratt in there. You have Yvonne Strahovski, J.K. Simmons, Betty Gilpin, Sam Richardson, who is awesome. Jasmine Matthews, she's Lieutenant Hart, who actually came out in that. She was the leader when they jump into that soccer field. Edwin Hodge, Ryan Kiera Armstrong, Keith Powers, Mary Ryan Kajub. I know I'm messing that one up. Mike Mitchell, Jared Shaw. These are just some, the top cast. Alexis Louder, Rose Bianca, Seychelle Gabriel, Alan Trong, and let's see, that's Cheboycom Uche, and David Maldonado. And I'm sure I messed up some of those names. I'm not always the best at pronouncing them, but excellent cast. Everyone did their part. The acting was amazing. The story was amazing. Chris Pratt, you literally got a home run. And I can't wait for part 2. So yeah, guys, go out and see it. You're going to love this movie. And heck, you can watch it literally from your home, right on Amazon Prime. Just, click that stream button that you got and go to town. You're going to want to watch this multiple times. And I'm kind of curious. I mean, when you watch the movie, you'll see, and if you've already watched it, let me know in the comments how you think the story will progress. Because what Dan did, what he was able to do, and where the story left off. How do you think that is going to progress into the second part, and what's going to happen there? But I cannot wait. I'm sure this will be, part 2 will probably go into the movie theaters as well as stream, I'm sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. Did you love it as much as I did? I thought it was amazing. Chris Pratt, again, you and your team, home run. This movie was amazing. Go watch it. But just like in any time I do a review, I give a shout out, and this time is no different. I'm going to give it a shout out to Squawking Dead, which is Dave Cameo and Rachel Burt, also Sherrandy Swift. You might know her as Blazy Gardner. They got to interview Jenna Elfman from Fear the Walking Dead, Dharma and Greg, which, if you watched it tonight, it was an amazing interview. Jenna Elfman was an amazing guest in this, and you can find it on Squawking Dead's YouTube page, and I'm going to put that in the, the description section. Go check that out. Give them a like, a follow, and a share. You're going to love that interview. Jenna was, again, an amazing guest. And I can't wait for Fear the Walking Dead, the next season. I'm excited for all that. But yeah, check out that interview. Give Squawking Dead a follow. You're going to love that interview. And yeah, let me know what you thought about the Tomorrow War, what you thought about my review. And yeah, love you guys. Have a great one.